Hey, this is Dustin Sanchez at navynukejobfinder.com. Just dropping a quick video because I get emails from Navy Nukes all the time, pretty much asking the same questions over and over. And a lot of times I'll just write a giant email to answer that question. But today I'm just going to make a video and I hope you guys can hear me. I don't even know. So if you can't hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Anyways, I get this question, all right? What type of law do you practice? I'm thinking of being a lawyer. What should I do? Should I even be a lawyer if I'm a Navy nuke? Okay, so what type of law do I practice? I don't practice law anymore. I used to be an oil and gas attorney. Some 4 or 5 years ago, I practiced oil and gas law. I helped people find, drill, refine oil. Okay, it was very lucrative, but I hated it. So I started tooling around on the internet, made some money on the internet. Okay, let me just remove this real quick. Now the only thing I do is I'm just an online marketing expert. Okay, I help lawyers market their business on the internet. And actually I make more money doing this than I ever did as an attorney. And it's a much more stress-free quality of life job. Okay, but when I did practice law, I was an oil and gas attorney. What undergrad did I get, or what undergrad should I get if I want to practice law? As a Navy nuke, if you want to practice law, just go get any undergrad degree. It's really not going to matter unless you want to do something specifically, like you want to practice patent law or intellectual property law. In that case, an engineering degree helps, although it's not absolutely necessary. An engineering background helps, although it's not absolutely necessary. If you are looking to go to law school as a Navy nuke, just go get any undergrad degree, something that you will enjoy, something that you can easily get good grades on. Because that's what's really going to matter is your GPA for getting into law school. All right. So if you enjoy it, you can get good grades on it. Go get a history degree if you're set on going to law school. Alternatively, if there's some kind of backup plan, like you think you may not want to be a lawyer, then get a degree that's going to allow you to get a job in case you decide not to go to law school, like an engineering, science, technology, or math degree. If I want to be a lawyer, what undergrad or minor should I take? It doesn't matter, okay? Get any undergrad that you can do well in, and I wouldn't minor in anything, okay? Just especially if you're going to be an engineer. Just get your engineering degree and don't minor in anything. Your minor is not going to make any difference as to whether or not you can get into law school. If you want to be a lawyer, some people think they have to take a political science degree or a history degree or a government degree. Any degree that you can do well in is going to help you get into law school, so long as you get excellent grades on that degree. Okay, do you necessarily need to be a engineering undergrad to go to law school? No. It can help. It might set you apart because most engineers just go get a job and make great money. They don't go tool around in law school. What is it like being a lawyer? This is a question I get asked. As I've already said, I don't currently practice law. Back in the day when I did practice law, I hated it. I don't recommend you go to law school. I don't recommend you be a lawyer. All it is a license to open a business, and that business is called a law firm. And unless you know how to market your business, being a lawyer really sucks. I hated it. In some instances, it's good money. The problem is you probably went to the Navy Nuke program not because you had any experience as a lawyer. When you go to law school, you're competing with people who sat around the dinner table talking with their mother lawyer and their father lawyer their whole life. Now you got to go compete with those people at law school. As a nuke, you can do it. You're just probably not going to enjoy it like those people will. Unless you sat around dreaming of being an attorney, the way some people sit around dreaming of being a Navy SEAL or an astronaut, I don't recommend you go to law school at all, okay? You're not going to make any more money as a lawyer than you will as a nuke, unless you're one of the top 1% of lawyers who actually makes a really good living at being a lawyer. Most lawyers I know make teacher money, okay? Does an engineering background help if you want to be a lawyer? Not necessarily. It can help if you want to practice intellectual property law or patent law. But other than that, no, it doesn't really help. Just go get whatever degree you want to get. They're going to teach you everything you need to know about being a lawyer during your 3 years in law school. Would I recommend a nuke to become an attorney? I don't recommend anybody become a lawyer. Okay, the only people who should become lawyers are people who sat around their entire life dreaming about being a lawyer, the way some people sit around dreaming about flying F-22 Raptors, or the way some people sit around dreaming about playing in the National Basketball League. Unless you sat around your entire life dreaming about being a lawyer, there is no reason to go be a lawyer. Most of you guys are probably thinking a great way to make money is to be a lawyer. That's absolutely not true. When you start practicing law, you start realizing they barely make any more money than someone coming right out of the Navy nuclear program or than a teacher. Maybe the top 5 to 1% of all lawyers make multiple 6 figures. Most of them make teacher money. Okay, you could do just as well working at any job as a Navy nuke than you would as a lawyer. I also wrote a blog about this on navynukejobfinder.com. I will link to that blog in the comment section. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. I have a couple more of these because I just want to answer all the emails that came in today. So if you asked your question and you didn't see me answer it here, stay tuned. I'll drop another video shortly. Talk to you guys soon.